Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Daniel and I am back once again with another review, and this time around I am taking a look at the EliveBuy 3100 milliamps external battery case for the iPhone 6. And this is gonna be for the iPhone 6 4.7 inch, the small version. And I had to say thanks to EliveBuy for sending me this product out for review. So if you wanna get this case or if you wanna buy this case, you can check out my link that is gonna take you to Amazon or to EliveBuy's website. But if you go to Amazon.com at the time of this video, this retails for $39.99, and it comes in black as well as champagne gold. This time around we're taking a look at the black one. So here we have it. As you can see, we have the product through this window. We have the EliveBuy branding here in the top. We have power for your life. I believe that is the quote that it says here, and here we have more about it. If we proceed to the back, I like this because EliveBuy include full details and specifications here on the back. So if you want to take a look at that and pause the video, feel free to do so because it's rich detail. So let's proceed to open this. We can proceed to take it from the bottom. Really nice packaging. I had to say that. I had to give it to EliveBuy for the nice packaging. So here we have the case, as you can see, and we can proceed to take it out. This is the case with the black band installed already, and here we have the purple band. Oh yes, purple band, as you can see right here. This is an additional for no cost. And here we have some instructions, and here on the bottom we have a USB cable and a headphone jack or 3.5mm headphone jack extender for all of your headphones, because the 3.5mm headphone jack port in this case is pretty small and recessed, so most headphones, if not all, will not work with this as it should. So this has a matte black edition or the black edition, and it has a very nice soft texture all the way around, except for the band, which has a glossy finish, which I really like in the black edition, as you can see right here. And as you can see here in the back, we have a big cutout for our camera, dual tone flash, and microphone. And I believe this is gonna be so you have good reception with your antenna, so that way it's not covered. And as you can see, this is how thick it is. It is a battery case with 3100 milliamps. This is not thick at all. I actually like the thickness because it feels kind of slim compared to other cases. So let me install this. The way you do this is that you have to look for a spot in which you can put your nail through, and I believe it's gonna here on the bottom, and then you slide it, and it's gonna sound like it's breaking, but it's not. As you can see, it has been removed. So we have an MFI certified lightning connector right here in the bottom, as you can see right there. This is gonna ensure that this is gonna be compatible with all your smartphones. In this case, it's gonna be the iPhone 6 4.7 inch, and this is it. So let me bring the iPhone 6 4.7 inch. As you can see here, I have it, and this is a space gray edition. So let me install it. All you have to do to install this is slide it from the top to the bottom and make sure that the lightning connector makes contact with your lightning port in your iPhone. So you slide it and it clicks right away, as you can see right there. And for this purposes, I'm gonna use the purple band. That way you can have a better contrast of how this looks with it. So let's put the black one to the side, as we don't need it anymore. And the band has all the cutouts, and I'm gonna show you that in a second. So all you have to do is place this flat in the surface, because you're gonna have to put some pressure on the band, and you're gonna click all the sides, corners, so that way the band is fully installed. You're gonna hear this clicking, and you have to make sure that it clicks. That way this is fully installed, and that is all installed. As you can see, this is how it looks. This is the black and purple, and this is the back, the other sides, and as you can see, this is it. So now let me give you a tour of this. We're gonna start in the right hand side, and as you can see, we have a lock and unlock button right here. I'm gonna show you that it works. As you can see, if I press it, it is very easy to press. There's not that clicking sound, but it is really smooth, pretty easy to press. I really like that. It gives you a really nice tactile feedback overall. If you go along the bottom, we have this really nice purple glossy band, and here on the bottom we have a cutout for our micro USB port, as you can see right there. This is gonna be used to charge the iPhone and the case itself. And we also have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack input, which, as you can see, is pretty small and recessed right there because of the thickness of the case and deepness of it. So I would totally recommend you to use this extender, which is the 3.5mm headphone jack extender. This is gonna plug in here, and what it's gonna do is gonna extend it. As you can see in this side, we're gonna have a female 3.5mm headphone jack input, and as you can see, you can plug your headphones in here, if your headphones cable doesn't work in here. But if you have Bluetooth headphones all the time, you don't even have to worry about this piece. You don't have to carry it. If we proceed to the left hand, we're gonna have volume down and volume up buttons, which are very easy to press, just as the lock and unlock button. And this time, this gives you a tactile feedback. So if I let you hear that, even if you press up and down, and as you can see, it's a hold button for all two buttons. So really nice there. We have a quarter for our mute or lock orientation switch, kind of a dip and small. So if you have short nails, this time I have long nails, and I apologize for that. But if you have short nails, you probably gonna have a bit of a hard time to reach that. So really nice there. I have no problem with it. In the top, there's nothing. And if we proceed to the back, so as you can see, the camera and the dual tone flash as well as microphone are not covered, really nice and exposed. And thanks to this black material, it's gonna help to avoid whiteout or washout or glare in your photos. If we proceed to along the bottom, as you can see, we have our LED lights as well as our on and off buttons. And if you press and hold this button, this is gonna activate the charging mode. That way your iPhone starts to charge. So if I let you see them, that will turn on and the iPhone is gonna start charging. So we have 4, and 4 means this is 100% battery. 3 is gonna be 75% battery. 2 is gonna be 50% battery, and 1 is gonna be 25% battery or less. So at the time of this video, we had 3 LED lights on, so it's 75% battery, as you can see. So I gotta tell you, I've been testing this for about 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks at all. And my result of this is that it doesn't deliver quite as 150% battery. It delivers about the max. It would be 135% battery. And I'm gonna tell you that the first time that I used this, or the first time that I took track of this, I started at 5:30 in the morning, and this ended up charging at 7:13 in the morning. So that was 2 hours, and I believe 17 minutes of charging time. And this iPhone was depleted, all 0% battery, and in 2 hours and 17 minutes this got fully charged to 100% battery. So after that, I had 2 LEDs on, meaning that probably this was 50% battery, but I'll tell you more about that results. So the first test was 2 hours and 17 minutes to charge my iPhone from 0 to 100, and it left over me with 2 LED lights, meaning that this was 50% battery. The second time I tried this, it was at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and I ended up at 6:34 p.m. 2 hours after. So 2 hours and 14 minutes after, this was charged from 0 to 100. For the purposes of this test, I let it die to 0%, and it was charged from 0 to 100 in 2 hours and 14 minutes. So from 0 to 100, in an estimated the most is gonna be 2 hours and 18 minutes for this to be charged from 0 to 100. I really like those numbers, and once again, the LED lights indicate that this was 50% on or leftover because it was 2 LED lights on. So what does that mean? This should charge my iPhone once again from 0 to 100? No, because the next day I tried to use those 2 LED lights to charge my iPhone from 0 to 100, and my results were that this charged the first time from 25% only, so extra 25%, and the second time it was 35%. So the numbers vary from 25 to 35%. It was never more than that for 2 LED lights remaining. So really impressed with the battery percentage of this, or the battery that this delivers, because with 1 full battery or 1 full charge of this case, you're gonna get an estimated of 100% battery and extra 35% the most. So really impressed with this case. As you can see, something that I forgot to say, if you don't have a screen protector, or at least a thick glass screen protector, this provides you with a lay in the table design, meaning that if your phone falls down face down, or you put it on the surface face down, there won't be scratches on your screen thanks to this lip that keeps the screen of your iPhone touching the surface. So as you can see, the battery, it gives you more than 120%, no more than 150. It doesn't even get there, but 135% the most is gonna be good enough for $40. So excellent quality of this case. It doesn't add as much bulk as you can see right there. It's pretty slim for a 3100 milliamps battery case, and I really like this. For $40, I would totally recommend anyone to pick this case up. It comes with 2 bands, and the purple one, it looks really nice. And as you can see here on the front, we're gonna have front facing speakers. I almost forgot about that, and that's something really nice because the speakers are covered, and what this does is gonna direct the sound towards you or towards your face. If you look in a movie, the sound's gonna be coming towards you or towards your face, which is a really nice addition. Test this without and with the case, and the sound gets to be a bit louder. No much, don't expect to be crazy loud, but it gets to be a bit more louder than without the case. Now, I remember I told you I was gonna show you how this works, charging your iPhone and the case itself. So the first thing that you have to do is bring your USB to micro USB cable that it was included in the box, and you're gonna couple this either way with a battery bank, a power brick such as this one, or your computer. You have to plug it to any of USB port that is included in your power brick, battery bank, or computer, and that way that's gonna start charging. And once you plug your power brick to a maintenance, all you have to do is plug the USB cable in one of the USB ports, and then plug your micro USB cable into the micro USB port of your battery bank. Once you plug it, as you can see, the iPhone starts charging, and you may be wondering why is that happening if I am plugging the cable to the battery case. Well, this has passive charging, which pretty much means that the first thing that is going to charge and it's going to be your iPhone, because the case gives priority to the main attraction, which is in this case is going to be the iPhone. So the purpose of this is that the iPhone is always charged, and once the iPhone reach 100% battery, then the case is gonna start charging. That way, your iPhone is gonna be charged, and it is thanks to this technology. So I really like that. As you can see, the iPhone is charging. If I show you there, you're gonna see it right here. And the iPhone is charging. Once this gets fully charged, then the case is gonna start charging. Really like that overall. So totally happy with it. I would totally recommend anyone to pick this case up. As you can see, this is the EliveBuy 3100 milliamp battery case, and if you guys like this review, feel free to hit the thumbs up, as it does helps a lot. And if you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, feel free to do so, and thanks for doing so. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave me your comment, questions, or suggestions, and I will make sure to contact you back as soon as I can. So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks to EliveBuy. Huge thanks to EliveBuy for sending me this product out for review. Really impressed with the quality of it, and I would totally recommend it. As you can see, this is the iPhone 6 EliveBuy 3100 milliamp battery case. I hope to see you soon. Thanks and peace. See you next time. Bye. Later.